Welcome back to American Agenda. I'm Tom Basili in for Bob Sellers, along with Heather Childers. The latest fashion statement hitting the market has people raising holy heck. The Old Town Road rapper Lil Nas X is collaborating with an artist group to create what they call Satan shoes. The Nike brand shoes feature a bronze pentagram and a drop of real human blood. There will only be 666 pairs sold for more than $1,000 a pair. Nike says they don't have anything to do with the shoes, but that's not stopping the item from causing controversy. Let's bring back in our panel. Ford O'Connell, Amy Tarkanian, and George Say. Ford, this is going to be right up your alley. We're canceling the Muppets, and Dr. Seuss is offensive, but this is okay.
Right, Tom, I think you just hit the nail on the head. Look, plus Nike also canceled its July 4th shoe as well. Look, we know why this is okay, and nobody's hitting it, and that's because it falls outside the white, cisgendered, heteronormative patriarchy. Therefore, anything goes, and you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want, but only if you're a certain group of people or if you believe a certain way. I mean, you can go down the list. And I don't know who is picking and choosing who is okay. You know, Amy Ford just very briefly mentioned the Betsy Ross shoe that they would not allow to go out any further. There's a picture of that. So Nike responding a little bit different when it comes to the Satan shoes.
Sure, and there is no blood or human sacrifice or anything else involved in Betsy Ross shoes. So, you know, that's a plus right there alone. This is clearly a very sick PR stunt. It's meant to be disrespectful, controversial, and to stir up emotions. And that's exactly what it's done. And I think it's telling as well. You know, most religions have an evil entity. There's a good guy and a bad guy. It doesn't matter if we're talking about Christianity or any other type of religion. But the Church of Satan actually praised Lil Nas in saying that they thought that he did an excellent job with his research. That's not good to me. No. And I think that that only contributes to the downfall of our society.
Yeah.
George, do you think there's going to be blowback here on Nike for their response to this? I mean, we know that Nike they took a lot of heat over saying that the Betsy Ross flag on their shoes was offensive. We know that they've taken a lot of heat too for their labor practices, particularly coming out of China. What are your thoughts on the impact on the brand?
Well, I think this kind of speaks for itself. It's just vile and it's evil and it's silly, and I don't think Nike cares. I think that they're defiant, and whether it's Colin Kaepernick or rejecting Betsy Ross or embracing the Lord of Darkness, Lucifer, I think that they're thumbing their nose at mainstream traditional American society, and I think they can get away with it. And they're such a big company. I want to say their market cap's around $100 billion or something like that. I just don't think they really care if the traditional values conservative voter boycotts them or stops buying Nike shoes. I don't think they care. So we're in a full-on culture war, and this is one sign of it, that they think this is funny or cute.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely just for publicity, as Amy was saying. And what's even worse than the shoe is that video that we just showed, which I fell for as well, because online the artist was saying, "Oh, I'm apologizing." So I clicked on it to see his apology, and it went straight to that sick video. And I think that is also the larger story here, Amy, because this is an artist that with his last song acquired a lot of really, really young, and let's just not show that again, a young audience, young people really like him, and now he's trying to do this.
Right, and that song was Old Town Road, and that was very upbeat and fun, and even I liked it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a great tune. But, you know, I have 4 kids, and my youngest is my son, and we just went tennis shoe shopping. Whatever happened to the days of, hey, Mom, do these shoes make me run faster? Do they make me jump higher? You know, why do they have to be labeled? The same group even had Jesus shoes, which supposedly had holy water from the Nile River. You know, why are we doing this nonsense? It's dumb. It's not contributing to society. And the fact that we've even gone as far as, like my other panelists said, the Lord of Darkness. This is disgusting.
Yeah.
Do we know whose blood is in the shoes? That's what
Right? That's a good
It's
question.
supposed to
Well, it
be
might
human
the
blood.
Uyghurs.
No, it's water with food coloring in it. Just,
Let's hope.
Yeah, let's hope, for sure. Ford.
Well, whatever happened to the axiom that Michael Jordan had that, because you went to North
Yeah.
Carolina,
Yes.
that Republicans buy shoes as well. And to George's point, if you want to stop Nike in its tracks from entering the culture wars, then you have to find a way to disrupt its relationship with China. That's why I made the tasteless joke, because of the human rights situation in China, where Nike makes these shoes, that essentially the blood might as well be the Uyghurs, because Nike doesn't care about traditional values in America. All they care about is the greenbacks coming out of China.
Yeah, no, that's a very good point, actually. I didn't even hear you say that.
That was great, Ford.
Yeah.
In our family, we've gotten rid of all of our Nike stuff. We did it. Once the Colin Kaepernick stuff hit, we went through all of our clothes. We donated them. We're not buying Nike anymore, and I think that's important. Amy, do you think that that people should, when they are this offended by something, where they should, basically vote with their pocketbook?
Sure. And that's what the Democrats do so well. That's one of the things, is that they are excellent at being bullies. They're excellent at intimidating. They're excellent at shutting businesses down when they have a disagreement. They are really, really great at this, where Republicans are not. So your suggestion of what your family did by not purchasing Nike because you do not fall in line with their belief system is excellent. But, there's not enough of us, unfortunately, that do the same as the left. And the good thing, though, is that with these Satan shoes, supposedly there's only 666 pairs being made.
Amy, we got to jump. Ford O'Connell.